You know what I really like to do? Whenever I go to the hair salon, I like to act like a smarty pants. And I open... So in Japan, a lot of times everyone, like, you know, they fiddle with their phones while they're getting their haircut, right? So I would open up like Yahoo News or something. I would open up an English news article that I have no interest in whatsoever. And I would pretend to be reading it. And they'd be like, 英語できるんですか? You can speak English? And I'd be like, yeah. I wait for them to you know, to ask me, you know English? What are you reading? I don't know. I'm reading politics. I don't know. Some sort of random article that shows up at the beginning of my phone. It's a weird flex, I know. But I don't know. I'm bored, okay? Oh, half the time they don't mention anything and I just waste my time. That's about it. There is a reason to that. It's because a lot of times I don't know how to explain like the exact haircut I want in Japanese. A lot of times I don't know the vocabulary. So I don't want them to think that I'm extremely dumb. So a lot of times I would tell them ahead of time that like, oh yeah, like Japanese, like sometimes I don't know my Japanese, so sorry if I say something weird. So if they ever say like, oh, you can... If they notice me reading a, you know, a random article, English article, and they tell me, it'd be a good way to mention that, oh yeah, you know, sometimes my Japanese can be slightly iffy, you know, sometimes. Because I don't know certain words, like... Whenever I try to ask them like, oh, I want layers in my hair, please add more layers. It's really... I don't know how to phrase that. I tend to say like the wrong thing and sometimes they don't seem to understand. Have you ever said anything goodbye by accident? I'm sure I have. But I'm sure like, you know, random people, like employees won't mention, they won't say anything, right? They won't be like, are you okay, miss? Like they would never say that. They would never say anything rude. Even if you said something questionable. In their head, they're just like, ah, she's just weird.